Well, that is fan-frickin-tastic. I'm sure they just had a field day when they're like, oh, level 4.
I'm sure that's the noise they made too. Yeah, they're like talking like Pinkerton.
I'll bet they were. And I'll bet the surprise on their face when we beat them would be irresistible. And it'll just be the best thing we ever haven't seen.
Well, then try to focus on it.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll try to make sure that they don't build pylons over here.
Oh, yeah.
Or over here. Because it looks like you've got a ramp too.
I do.
I'm going to make 13 pool, and then I'm going to start checking for stuff around the map.
What? So what made you decide that we should do one of these matches?
I thought this is what you wanted to do.
Oh.
Guess you should have been more specific.
No, I just said imagine.
Yeah, oh well.
Super duper pro already, but you know.
That's the way it goes.
Super duper hardcore.
Toss you into the deep end.
Oh, yeah,
See
just
what
like
you
my
learn.
tennis coach. First day of tennis last year. First days of practice. Second day's a game. And she's like, okay, you're playing. I'm like, playing how? Like actual tennis? Or am I gonna like practice Mario tennis like after the game? And she's like, no, you're playing right now. I'm like, holy shit. Because I didn't know any rules of anything.
Yeah.
So, look at that you. Okay, well.
Yep, got my little Zerglings doing their scouting mission.
Oh, yeah. Build some photon cannons.
Okay.
But I shall get...
Oh, you also always got to check the back of your base to make sure they haven't stuck something in. But I'm gonna do that.
Okay, I'll build a pylon over there too.
Or they might try to warp stuff in back there, all kinds of crap, you never know. Well, nothing looks like scary out of control yet.
Yeah.
But that might mean that they're just building up.
Yeah.
No expansion here. There's one zealot in their worker line. Ah, yes. Looks like they've made a bunch of Phoenix. So you're going to want to make some stalkers.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Because here they come. They're going to start picking off my overlords.
Oh, and they're running now. Yeah, they just picked off the one guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Ah, you
Oh.
freak. He will find no love here because I've got spores up the ass.
You think that means they're gonna try to send in some kind of stealthers if they're taking out your...
No, but they've got a bunch of Marines and stuff.
Alrighty. Found him. Nope. Not sticking around for too long.
No, they're just probing. They're trying to trip us up by making us overcommit. Oops, that's your base. I'm not making enough money. We're going to need to attack soon, though, or if they have...
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a shit train coming.
Mm. Yep. I had some stalkers building. So I'll be ready pretty soon, or whenever you are.
Nope, they're coming in just a second.
Yep. Oh, they're there.
Don't, damn it, kitty.
Should I send all my guys over?
Of course. Yeah, I already
Okay.
lost everything.
Okay. Well,
Or at least defend the front of the base. Yeah.
defend the front of my base.
Yeah, they might try for that.
Yeah.
Damn it, they got one of my mutas. I think I took out some of their workers when they pushed. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'm sending all my Zerglings down to try to see if I can trip them up and get around them.
Yeah.
think they got... Yeah, I had to look.
About XP. There we
Come on,
go.
you little... Come on, buddies. Ha 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 ha! They had a hole. They had a hole in their in their defense. Okay, they're making void rays. Lots of void rays. So if you can take care of the Marines, he was airlifting his own guys. If you can take care of the Marines, I will try to make enough of an air force to deal with those.
Alright.
I'm going to try to offset my Zerglings so I can try to run him into the back of the base if he tries to attack us.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to start making some Colossus.
Yeah.
Colossus and... what's more photon cannons around here?
Yeah, okay, cool. And I got a little lag jolt right there. That usually means that they're gonna be starting their attack soon, or they just build a shit ton of guys, or they just build some kind of new unit that they didn't have yet. Yeah. Yeah, but you can only really rely on some of that stuff your first game, because they never built this game to queue in all the units first, which is kind of silly. So I got a pretty good read on them, which means that it's safe to do this, but normally we would want to keep scouting and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's okay that we're not. Don't think we're gonna stomp them or anything, but I think that we have a chance. Because we got a good
they're
read.
scanning my base.
If they're scanning your base, that might mean that they're going to attack mine, but they might not like all those air units, or all that air defense that they saw earlier.
Yeah. Probably didn't.
Oh, they're right outside our
100,000.
base.
Alright.
Alright, well, engage, and then I will scoot in as soon as you engage.
Oh yeah, stalkers.
Okay, I'm going in.
Yep.
I pulled their air out of position.
Okay, stalkers went down like a butthole. Everything went down like a butthole.
Yeah. So that's that?
That's that in about 2 more minutes.
Well, I've almost wiped their bases. Holy F. Nope, the Terran turtled. Which is all they know how to do. But I wiped out almost everything.
That's good.
The Protoss is toast. He just masked. The Terran just masked Marine Tank. Yeah. You kind of have to get really good at like a 2 unit. A 2 unit per person. And then just get really freaking good at those 2 units.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you want, we can play that little versus game similar. And then so you can try, like we can practice that matchup over and over and over again until you can beat it. And then so you can see like what you need to beat it. Because what was that? That was Marine Tank. So we'll try some that are like versus Marine Tank. And then we'll try some that are, what, Void Star. Or Void, I keep calling Void Stars. Void Ray. Alright. Let's see what we did. What was it? Void Ray? It's like Mass Void Rays. Oh no, it's Void Ray Phoenix. So Void Ray Phoenix and Marine Tank. Okay, so looking at the army value, we were pretty decently in line. They didn't do anything crazy army value wise. In fact, I had their Terran beat on army value. Damn near had the same army value as their Protoss. I should have microed those Banelings, but I don't think it would have mattered. I would have rather taken out their bases, which I took out like 3 bases? 4 bases? So that would be a good one, or you can just watch this video. But what my brother would do is, he never got to see what I would do. He would just see that all their bases were laid to waste. And so he'd have to go back and watch the replay. And he'd be like, holy shit, you effed them up. One thing there, the Terran had tons of upgrades, and Terran kind of needs upgrades because their units are really squishy.
Yeah.
So he had all of us on upgrades, including his own team. And yeah, that Protoss guy had us on workers. He must have had the Terran must have let him have the center base, because he ended up with a lot of workers. How much money did he have? He had... Damn. Yeah, he had a lot of money. Heyo, I did better than my average on APM.
Heyo. Oh, yeah. Let's go check that.
Anything over 50 APM is pretty good. You start to kind of lose the... It's like diminishing returns, I think, after 100 APM. So, I don't know.
It didn't capture my first unit made.
Oh.
It says the first thing I did was at 1 minute and 4 seconds later. Is there something that I gotta change? Or?
Did you build it at the 0 second? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Maybe you... Oh, no, it didn't just capture the... It actually didn't capture like the first three. It didn't capture like the first three things you built.
Yeah.
That's weird. Must be some kind of defect. It did for...
For you, and for...
Oh, it didn't for Alivia either.
Maybe it's a, Protoss problem. Protoss problems.
It just decided to ignore you guys, I guess? Okay.
So, not important. I did it like the second it logged in, but...
Oh, I'm sure you did. That's weird.
I'm wondering if it's some kind of... Well, no.
So,
anyway.
The other thing, if you go to graphs, if you look at the army value at 900 seconds in, or whatever that is, I think that's what that means.
960?
Yeah, that's when both of the armies took a huge divergence, and there was... I'm not sure what happened there, but that's probably when he hit critical mass on his factories. So that's when the game took like a very, very drastic turn. So what happened to resources at 960? So yeah, same thing. So he took a humongous resource hit at 960. I bet that's when I got him with my Zerglings and killed all of his probes. So he had to build a ton of probes, and then I wonder if he just built a huge army to try to defend himself. Okay, and then workers, and then you can always check workers. Yeah, that's when he took his worker hit. So, no, he took worker hit there. I don't know. Oh, I hit him twice. That's right. I hit his workers twice. So after that second one, he finally said, "Screw it. F you, buddy." So it's always good to interpret these, because it's hard to see when you're playing the game if you had any impact. Like, is what I'm doing having any impact? And you can go back, just like in real life, and you have a job someday, and you can actually look at the graphs and see that the shit that you're doing is actually doing something. And you can see there at the tail end, I nailed a ton of his worker supply.
Yeah.
And I nailed Terran's worker supply too. If we'd been able to... Well, even if we could have saved our army, we still wouldn't have been able to beat him, because Terran had like a second army inside of his base. But anyway, so good game.
Good game.